Last night, Hastings 5 points kicked off the Johnny Hop with a 6-2 win over Millard South Primetime, getting the ball rolling in the right direction. This morning, they tried to keep the momentum going versus Millard West out at Duncan Field. The overcast skies a welcoming sight to everybody in attendance. Scoreless game until the 5th when Millard breaks through. Reed Winkleman singles to center, driving in Josh Nelson to make it 1-0 Sox. Here's your cute baby at the game. There's always somebody out there rocking and rolling in the stroller. Very, very cute. After a Kyle Goldenstein block brought in the second run, the visitors add another when Nate Pope, he singles past second, bringing Joe Beeson around from second, and it's 3-zip Black team. 5 points, though, not giving up. Bottom 6, bases loaded. Patrick Operman delivers his single to center, drives in Mason Spilleneck, and the home team on the board. After a wild pitch and an error tied the game at 3, 5 points, Xander Schmidt comes to the plate, lifts a fly ball deep enough to score. Operman from third, making it 4-3. 5 points later would score an insurance run to make it 5-3, winning by that same score. Back to Duncan Field for game 2 of 4 today. Home Federal taking on the same Sox of Millard. Not a good fielding game for the Sox, though. In the second, Phoenix Stevenson lays down a perfect bunt. Pat Freeman airmails the throw, allowing Alec Waters to come around for a 1-0 lead. After another error by Millard made it 2-0, Jordan Ramirez singles to center, driving in Stevenson, giving Home Fed a 3-zip lead, and we're only halfway there. Later in the second, Will Bamesberger, he barely misses 2 gloves on this shot up the middle, scoring Ramirez. Grand Island scores 6 in the inning. 4 Millard errors, taking control of the game. Austin Meyer, he was on the mound for Millard, and he wasn't giving up anything. Case 2 in the first, 2 in the second, strikes out 1 in the third as Home Fed rides Meyer's arm in the 6th-run second to an 8-zip lead. Home Fed right back at it in the next game, taking on the Dragons of Gretna. We head to the second inning. Gretna up 1-0 already. Alex Kramer lays down the bunt right in front of Alec Waters. He fields and throws it way over first, allowing 2 more to score as TJ Shanahan and Jake Dare cross the plate, making it 3-zip Dragons. Later in the inning, Tanner Evans standing in. He singles to left, bringing in Kramer from third, and this one looks to be getting away from Federal. Moving to the 5th inning, Gretna keeping on the pressure. G.I. Cole Samuelson, he hits a dribbler through the middle for a 2-run single, making it 6-0 Dragons, and that's how it ends. Gretna takes the first game in the Hop 6-zip over Home Federal. And for the final game of the day, Coach Illingsworth in 5 points. They hit the field versus Gretna. Scoreless game in the third when Patrick Operman singles to center, driving in Brandon Panganiban from second for the first run of the game, giving 5 points, a 1-0 lead. Then the game gets pretty stagnant and boring in the middle innings until Jake Weekland comes to the rescue. He lines one to right. That gets past Goldenstein, allowing Caleb Koch to score, tying the game at 1 in the 6th. Still in the 6th inning, Gretna looking for more, and they get Trent Brosdale. He hits a fly ball to deep right. Goldenstein snags this one, keeping the damage to a minimum. Just Tanner Evans scoring on the sacrifice fly, making it 2-1 Gretna. 5 points ain't going out like that, though, after wild pitch tied the score at 2. Hastings puts on the suicide squeeze. Who thinks of that? Will Reimer dives at the ball, bunting it fair, scoring 2 runs for 5 points. As a throw to first is not on target. 5 points, wins the game by a score of 5-2. Now that we've received all of our baseball fix, I'll catch you up on what happened in the women's final at Wimbledon. But first, after the break, we head to UNK for Mr. Basketball. Sports continues on News 5 at 10. Hello and welcome back to News 5 at 10. I'm Ryan Pelton. Tournament play at the Mr. Basketball Showcase in Kearney underway. So let's head out there and check out some of the action. Kearney going vertical, 2-1 mark. They tried to stay alive against the Wisconsin Blizzard. They entered the game 1-2. Alex Lees, he hits a 3-pointer early for going vertical. He had 9 in the contest. Kyle Shalot, he responds with this basket as he drives and scores inside. He would then steal the inbounds pass and score again. He had 11 points in the game. Good defense, good offense all around. Going vertical, led 38-35 at the half. up by as many as 12 in the second half as Sean Keenan scored 2 of his team-high 14. However, Wisconsin dominated the last 6 minutes, came from behind to take the lead on this shot by Nathan Larson, went to defeat Going Vertical by a score of 80-73. In other action today, Nebraska Select in blue tries to make it 4-0 for the tournament, meeting the Mid-Kansas Renegades. Nebraska's got the two-man game going after the Kansas miss. Nathan Rogers on the rebound to Zachary Ahrens. Ahrens returns the pass to Rogers for the layup at the other end. Nebraska takes an 8-1 lead. Mid-Kansas Renegades basket on the reverse layup by Tyler Kaufman. The Nebraska Selects take the game easily, winning 66-29. Now over to London for the ladies' final, and the Serena Williams and her mom in attendance. What's up, Mom? First set dominated by Serena. Williams serves on ace on set point, winning the opening set 6-1. The ace of 1 of 17 for Williams in the final. Right after the start of the second set, though, a slight rain delay allows Radwanska regroup, clear ahead as DePaul takes the second set 7-5. Despite trailing 3-1 early in the set, set point, Serena commits the unforced error, hitting into the net. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. In the third, Serena takes over after trailing 2-1. She wins next 4 games, and on match point, she hits the backhand winner for her 5th Wimbledon title. 14th Grand Slam overall. That's a look at tonight's sports here on News 5. We'll be back with your final forecast after this.